Thank you very much.
धन्यवाद डॉक्टर के लक्ष्मण जी। अब माननीय वी विजयसाई रेड्डी जी।
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, I rise to support this bill on behalf of my party and my leader, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Sir, numerous studies have established that seabed mining operations can harm the biodiversity. See, there are three issues, sir, I would like to bring to your notice through you to the Honorable Minister Prahlad Joshi ji, sir. Sir, in fact, we have 7,500 kilometers of coastline covering about 13 states, and my state is also one of that states, sir. And that is the reason why this bill is very important bill, sir, and it gains significance. Sir, I came from one of the 9 coastal states and then remaining union territories. The well-being of marine diversity is so important and has a crucial relevance to my state particularly, because the many people living in the coastline are dependent on the sea and operations from the sea, sir. For example, fishermen, they are completely dependent on sea. So for livelihood. Sir, while deep sea mining operations cannot be undermined, I am not saying that they should be undermined. They should be carried out because they are very important for the country's development and economic growth. It should not, however, it should not come at the cost of the people residing in the coastal areas, sir. Sir, and at the cost of damaging the environment also. Sir, there is a parallel need to protect the socio-economic well-being of the people who depend on the oceans and for their livelihood, sir. I strongly urge the government in this regard to consider drafting a seabed mining policy. There has to be a policy. Of course, there is an act which is easing the operations and then facilitate the mining operations in the seabed. There has to be a policy in this regard which will protect the interest of the people who are living and dependent on the coastal areas, sir. Specifically and also the biodiversity interests. Sir, the second point which I would like to bring to your notice through you to the Honorable Minister is Article 297 of the Constitution. Of course, it's a prerogative of the Union Government. It is the subject of the Union Government, and the owner of the mineral is Union Government, and it is an undenying fact, sir. However, sir, I have to explain one fact here. Deep seabed mining operations have numerous implications, as I have already stated. Therefore, there is a need to ensure that there is a mechanism in place whereby the coastal states will be able to put their concerns to the central government. So, it is my request to the Honorable Minister is the central government, while making the law, because 13 states, including union territories, are covered under this particular act, sir. Of course, though it is applicable throughout India, particularly these 13 states are affected by this, sir. The coastal states should be made an integral part of the deep sea mining process through dialogue and consultations, which the Honorable Minister, according to me, has not done it, sir. And the third point which I would like to bring to your notice, sir, the examining the financial viability. So, sir, this is very, very important, sir. Sir, offshore mining is highly capital intensive, sir, highly capital intensive. And the Government of India has launched a deep sea ocean mission with a cost of 4,077 crores, which is commendable and which should be applauded, sir, for the period 2021 to 26. Sir, while it is commendable, it should be noted that this deep sea mining is unexplored area, and where the operations have to be conducted in the interest of the people and interest of the economy. Sir, one important point is 36 financial institutions world over, not only in India, sir, world over, managing about 3.3 trillion euros. And as I have told you, it is a capital intensive, sir. Euros, the assets and the asset released a joint statement. These institutions have released a joint statement calling on the government to refrain to refrain from deep sea mining until the commercial risks are understood properly. That is the reason why private operators and private entrepreneurs are not willing to come forward and invest money in this particular area, even though it is a capital intensive. That is point number one. Secondly, it has these 36 financial institutions world over have given a warning, sir. Sir, due to these apprehensions, financial viability, private participation, and investment in this field has not been forthcoming. I request the Honourable Minister to clearly to clarify exactly how the government proposes to address the financial risks associated with the deep sea mining and how it will incentivize the private players and the financial institutions to engage in this field, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I support this.
Thank you, Mani Vijayasai Reddy ji. Mani Sri Ramji.
धन्यवाद